Nuzlocks have been a huge part of creature capture content since the games first became mainstream, so today I decided to take on the challenge inside of the Tales of Tanorio relaunch. For those of you who don't know what a Nuzlocke is, it's basically a standard playthrough with a specific set of rules to make it more challenging. The three main rules I'll be playing with are Rule 1, I can only capture one Tanorian per area. This means if I encounter a Tanorian and fail to capture it, I miss the chance to get one for that entire area. The only exception is if I encounter a Tanorian I already have, in which case I can look for another. I will also not be encountering overworld Tenorians to make sure my encounter is completely randomized. Rule 2, if my Tenorian dies, I can never use it again. This means I'll have to be very careful with every Tenorian. And Rule 3, I can only use one potion or item per battle to make the challenge even more difficult. Now that you know the rules, let's get straight on into it. And so our grand journey begins with Professor Iroko giving his grand spiel about the amazing world of Tanorio. If you don't know much about this world, you're going to have to learn fast. I decide on the amazing nickname of Shoebox, and then I'm rudely awakened by my mom, who tells me I have to do an internship with the professor at the lab. My mom then takes the absolutely most inconvenient path toward the door, and I get to meet my rival for this game, Kira. Now, Kira reminisces on the past about our old adventures, or whatever that's about, and tells me to meet her over by the lab with Professor Iroko. I then meet someone with the literal name of Yoga, not really sure what the devs were thinking with that, and then I meet Kira over at the lab. And then Professor Iroko introduces me to all of the amazing starters. So now I'm faced with a tough decision of whether to pick Rabush, Chuakwa, or Charsile. And here's my live reaction for this. Yeah, okay, I'll pick first. Charsile has the crown that I do, so I gotta go Charsile here, but I played Rabush in my main playthrough, so. Alright, this is not fair. I'm gonna get steamrolled by Kira. You can't just pick the better one. Alright. We're gonna go Screech, and then we're just gonna spam Scratch. I don't know if this is the strategy. Right now, we're fine. We're gonna like 3-shot, hopefully. Oh no, we're cooked. Oh, it's so over. Please no. Please spare me. Please don't kill. I can't have the playthrough already end, bro. Please. Hang on there, man. Oh, 1 HP. 1 HP. I used to pray for days like these. That. GG's. You saw that right. Charsile hung on with 1 HP like an absolute champ to keep this run alive. I was gifted 10 Tano cans for my first of many wins against Kira, and then I deservedly decide to name Charsile GOAT after his amazing 1 HP clutch. I explored the lab a little bit and saw a TV screen portraying some sort of lamp Tenorian. I'm sure that won't matter later at all. I can now finally head to Route 1 for some battles and my first Tenorian capture. I take out this bug capturer guy with utter ease, and now it's time for my first encounter. Random encounter. Yoink it. This is a new one, I'm pretty sure. But assuming I don't kill it one shot, we should be able to capture it. Yeah, we're fine. Alright. Yo, this game is so buns. I'm actually just gonna lose if I don't capture it in like 2 turns. Let's go, young kid. I then beat my next trainer with an I Aspire, who made an awful pun about aspiring to be a better trainer. Since he met his demise to Yoinkit, I decided to name Yoinkit Uninspiring in spite. I then beat my next trainer and got to head to Route 2. After beating another trainer, it was time for my second Tenorian encounter. Noten is a decent Tenorian, but our team lacks a lot of type variation, which could be an issue later. I decided to name Noten Kirby for fairly obvious reasons, and then I moved on to face the other trainers. The double battle I faced was rather terrifying. Please. Yo. Just don't do it on the Charsao. Why are they both going for Charsao? Take it. Oh my god. Okay. This will kill Psycath. Okay, that was a little bit of a close call, but we're good. Oops. Thankfully, Charsao lived up to his name of GOAT and lived to see another day. He's so clutch. I then beat the rest of the Route 2 trainers and kicked a few Tanocans, like so. After barely escaping Route 2 without a casualty, it is finally time for me to meet Kira in Arksworth Town. Okay, time out real quick. If you're enjoying this video, then please do consider subscribing. I've really been enjoying content creating, and I have some great plans for future videos, and if you change your mind, you can unsubscribe anytime you like. Alright, back to the video. Alright, Kira, let's see what you got cooked up for me. Welcome to Arksworth. Isn't this place amazing? I've been so excited to show you around. Yo! Did Uninspiring switch teams? Yeah, I have one of them. They are the cutest little things. Oh. Did Yoink Kid just rob Kira? Alright, I need my Yoink Kid to help here. Wow, Kira, you seem to be doing quite a bit to help it get it back, but... wait, what if I just stop? Do you think it's gonna stop, or do you think we're just cooked? Oh, thankfully it just decided to randomly stop so that I could chase it. That's quite fantastic. We're gonna have to battle this Yoink Kid. Now we have 2 Yoink Kids. Yeah, you lost your bag, didn't you, Prunk? Hey, wait, my Yoink Kid's the smartest one around. I don't want to hear it from this guy. Oh my god, we got the wrong Yoink Kid. Yeah, we might low-key be bots. Alright. Uninspiring, it's time to show him who's boss, alright? Let's go. Also, I must say, this new Arksworth looks so much better than the old one. I'm actually really happy about it. Alright, yeah. I doubt Endu is just gonna give it back, but my Yoink Kit found it. I'm pretty sure Yoink Kit stole it, but you and your friend against me. Alright, I guess we have to fight for it. You know, I don't know why we don't have, like, police or anything in this world. It's just kind of like, you have to beat someone in a Tanorio battle to get all your stuff. Alright, Yoink Kit. Let's show him who's boss. Thanks for letting me. Wait, does Quick Swipe do 40 base power? 35? Wait, Quick Swipe is low-key just more damage. I should have been using this the whole time. Alright, that didn't do enough. Alright, it's Yoink Kit versus Yoink Kit. Oh, never mind. Of course, Kira had to win that, you know. It's on the screen, but not really sure why, but okay. Surely he'll give the bag back, right? Yeah, you put up a good fight, and you might have the worst Tenorians ever. Oh, there's the cops. Great. Thank you, police. We got Officer Jenny, and Officer Ryan. Awesome. Yo, his Yoink Kit's an actual op. Collecting. Okay, interesting. So Grand Theft Auto, Guardian Stone. I don't know what the heck they're talking about right now. Guardian Stone, I think, is like Mega Evolution for this game. I'm pretty sure. Okay, anyway, Endu, yada yada, a bunch of annoying stuff. I promise you, Grubhog is not that good. Getting right with coupons. Stop. Why are they just folding for Grubhog? Yo, no, arrest this man now. Yeah, and return your stone, I guess. That is actually insane. These police officers are terrible. Come visit Pontero pasture. Visit your pasture? After everything that just happened? Yeah, there's no shot. Helping the museum by testing their security. Really? Alright, man. Yeah, I actually cannot believe that the police officers just fell for Quito City. Alright, that's where we're gonna head next, I suppose. Turtle pasture is on the way there. Well, great. We could add 3 hours to our trip, or we have to go to Pontero pasture. Fantastic. So first of all, I don't know why our Tenorians healed in the middle of the battle after getting hit by the other team. That might be a little bit of a bug that the devs need to fix. And I also don't know why the police officers just got bribed by Grubhog Coupon. And I don't know why Kira left her bag behind. Our entire battle with Endu may have been for nothing, but we explore the city a little bit and find this old creepy man who talks about the celestial entity, and then we get to head into the pub. Oh, there's food. Fruit Punch Deluxe. I'm sure that's funny somewhere. How are there so many NPCs? Yeah, I'd love to explore this whole area, but I'm not sure it's worth it. There's actually so many people to talk to. The red juice gives you too much confidence. I don't know what's going on with the juice in here. I'm definitely leaving the pub. After leaving the pub with very peculiarly flavored punch, I decided to head into the museum to learn about the ancient history of Tanorio. I saw some fossils, learned about ancient Tenorians, which I might be able to get on my team later in the playthrough, and learned about a huge tragedy involving a space Tenorian. Eventually, I came across a graphic showing me the evolution of the starter Tenorians over time. I'm guessing this is what the designs changed from over time, like the Lucky HD model, anyone else's model, and then the modern day relaunch model. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Lucky HD. After that, it was time to head to the end of the museum to have the history of Tanorio thoroughly explained to me. First, I was told about how an ancient meteor had struck Tanorio long ago and brought the 3 elemental powers to the world. Next, I was told about the ancient Celestial, who had created the Defender of Chaos and the Defender of Order to the planet to protect the world. I'm not sure why the Celestial thought the Defender of Chaos was a good idea, and it led to the factioning between people who believed in each Defender, causing a war to start. Finally, the Celestial returned and gave the Guardian Stones, which I'm guessing will play a big role later, to all the trainers of Tanorio. Now, I really do wish I could know how the story ended, but the game decided to restart and update, so I just left the museum instead of hearing the end of the story and headed to the edge of Arksworth for my final Tenorian encounter of the video. Alright, let's see what we get. I actually don't even know what's in this room. Okay, Root Trike. That's pretty good. I'm actually quite happy about that. So let's just go ahead and capture that real quick. Okay, Root Trike is a great Tenorian to add to our team, and I decided to name it Marketable Plushie because it just looks like a plushie. I really don't know what else to say. I took one final look at our team and realized that there's some sort of glitch where none of the nicknames I gave them saved, so I'm gonna have to fix that before the next episode. Anyways, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in part 2. Peace out.